in the AL West. Underway with a first pitch fastball upstairs for ball one percentage. And he is on base with that walk. So Javier missing upstairs a few times in that AB. Walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. With the exception of some guys that came over from Oakland, as Marte is hit by a pitch with Nimmo on the move. And a check swing on a pitch up. That'll load up the bases. A little tapper back to the mound. Javier comes home for one. Maldonado's throw to first is down the line. And they're going to call runner interference on Pete Alonso. He will be out for running inside the baseline. All the runners have to go back to their original positions. It'll be first and second, 2 outs, with Alonso being called for running inside the baseline.
Oh, you could clearly see it about 2 or 3 strides inside that line.
Yeah, that was not even close.
No.
He did, and he took it for a ball. So that'll be the 3rd walk of the inning to go along with a hit by pitch. A little pop-up. Bregman's going to have it. Javier, what an inning. 3 walks, a hit batter. A little more patience against. Here's Altuve. He's always ready to go for that first pitch, and he does, and he fouls one away.
Yeah, I'm okay with them being aggressive in the zone. 35 walks and 69 innings.
They have gone after one there that was a little high, but he always hits on those high fastballs. This one sent into right field, and that'll be the first out. Last 2 games. Got an 0-1 count here. Goes after this one and sends it to left field. Backing up near the wall, making a jump is Tommy Pham. He won't get there. Dubon will walk into second base standing with a double. Welcome back to the lineup, Mauricio Dubon. That turns the count around from 3-1 to 2-2, and Tucker catcher's interference. Another one for Tucker. He's amongst the league leaders. The second time on 3-0. Takes that one, and that's going to be in the dirt. Send both runners 90 feet further. Now second and third with 1 out. That's wide, and that's going to score a run. This ball off the netting as Mauricio Dubon crosses the plate. 2 wild pitches in this at bat, and the Astros ahead 1-0.
Yeah, we talked about it. Wild.
3-2 pitch coming, and that's a ground ball through the drawn-in infield. It's 2-0 Astros. Alex Bregman got down in the count, worked it full, and now an RBI single, his 43rd RBI of the year.
Breggy with some smart batting. Man playing some good baseball.
This one chops to second, could be 2. Lindor flips to McNeil, and there's the double play.
Get me up there. So it's great to know that Fromber recognized that his stuff was working so well. That ball just snuck inside that left field corner. Great move by Bregman to play that wall.
Love that play by Bregman in shallow left field to keep Vogelback to first base. Beatty hooks one down the line, and that will be a hit. Bounces off the corner of the railing there. Tucker's going to make a throw to second. Altuve has him at first, but the throw's wide, and it bounces off the dugout. That's going to allow Beatty to get to second. The Astros had an out with an accurate throw, but Altuve's throw eluded.
There's much action.
Pop-up. Shallow third base on the infield. 3-2. And he misses. They go to the breaking ball 3 straight times. They had 1-2, and they lose Nimmo for the second time. To get a swinging strike, Marte seems to be on some of these pitches. And he golfs one to left field. Jolks will go back on it, and it's over his head. Corey might have broke in initially, and that's going to score at least 2 runs. Pena will not make a throw. It's a 2 RBI double by Starling Marte, and this game is tied at 2. Batters today to reach base. This ball hit well to right. Back goes Tucker. He's going to be near the warning track. That'll be a sac fly. Nimmo will score. Lindor drives in run number 6 in the series and gives the Mets a 3-2 lead on a sac fly. Alonso sends one high in the air to center field, playable for Chas McCormick. He waits for it to come down and puts it away for the final out of the inning. The healing, but there has been a lot of healing lately.
Yes.
This ball hit pretty well to center field, but Brandon Nimmo has a beat on it and puts it away for the first out of the second. Off the plate, there we go. Good take by Pena. 50 balls to strike so far. And that is up, ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Tyler McGill. And that is not a strike, but it's called on Maldonado. We've seen 3 of those go against the Astros. Well off the plate, ball 4. Third walk of the inning, a 4-pitch walk. Into center field, Nimmo going back, and he'll have a play and put it away. The Astros will strand the bases loaded in the second. And that'll be the 5th walk.
Love.
Swing and a miss. McNeil goes down on strikes. That is the first strikeout of the day for Christian Javier. 3-2 is ripped into right field. That'll be down to the wall. That'll score a run. Coming in is Tommy Pham. Vogelback getting to second. Tucker's throw will not quite be in time. Vogelback an RBI double, and it's 4-2 Mets.
Those days, you play in the league long enough, you're going to have good days, bad days. It's just unfortunate as Beatty flies out to right field to Kyle Tucker. Vogelback's not going to move.
And his walk number 6 allowed by Astros pitching. Narvaez draws a walk. Swing and a miss. Martinez comes in and gets 2 out, strands another runner. Look at that. Yeah, it took it till the bottom of the 7th inning to get to 150 pitches yesterday. It's Alex Bregman. Bregman shoots one to right. Alex is 2 for 2. And the Astros answer back with 2 runners on with nobody out in this 4-2 game. Like we said, Plummer, last half inning. 1-2 pitch, a swinging strike, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Second strikeout for McGill as Diaz strikes out.
Field just picked the wrong part of the ballpark.
Runners on the go. The throw to second, and Bregman's going to have a steal. Double steal for the Astros. Tucker takes third, his team leading 14th steal of the year, and Bregman gets his third. 3-2. And there's a line drive up the middle, base hit. 2 runs are going to score. We're tied at 4. Corey Julks ties it up with a 2 RBI single.
Great at bat by Corey Julks.
So far responsible for 4 runs. He's also responsible for Julks on first, who has now stolen second. Corey Julks picks up stolen base number 11 on the year, getting into second base head first. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and Pena goes down. Jeremy left the zone there on a 1-2 slider in the dirt. Older brother in Milwaukee this year. And today a 2 RBI single. Chas deep to right field. Chas Mania Devils do it again. Another Oppo home run. It's 6-4 Astros.
Hey, Ma! The meatloaf!
He's got that top hand forehand, top spin to left field, but then when he goes to right, he squares it up.
He can square it up. His power is going to the opposite field, and he shows that prodigious power going. Oppo, 390 feet to the opposite field. Waiting. Go back to that pitch. Fastball, maybe about thigh high and away. That ball was punished 106.9 miles an hour off the bat.
6-4 Astros, and there's a called third strike. That one looked like it had a part of the play. Maldi got called out on one earlier that did not. Into and coming out of that Dodger series. Another strange swing as he grounds this one to Altuve. Not quite in time. The bounce throw did not get there in time. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Maldi's throw not quite in time. That's a stolen base for Marte. There's ball 4 inside. That'll be a walk to Francisco Lindor. He has once in his career last season. Swinging strike. That's a nice pitch as he gets Alonso to leave the zone. That's the second strikeout for Seth. First out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Martinez. Pham goes down for the second out.
Cincinnati had a couple of strikeouts in that outing.
Hits the first batter he faces, so the streak continues where every inning we have had at least 3 base runners on. That's a base hit, and that'll tie up the game into center field. Both these runs will be charged to Seth Martinez. A hit batter and a 2 RBI single since Maton's been in there, and we're tied at 6. Called third strike. Beatty goes down looking. That'll be the final out of the inning.
With hamstrings, you're a little more comfortable with your hamstrings as Altuve grounds it to the left foot of Lindor. Close play, but he's out.
That ball's drilled to left field. Going back on it is Bam. It's over his head. This will be the second double of the game for Mauricio. He will go in sliding with a 1-out double. Dubon hitting the ball hard for the second time today. Grounds to the right side. 2 hops for McNeil. Dubon will get to third with 2 outs. Coaching staff. There's a ball into right field. Astros retake the lead 7-6. Alex Bregman is 3 for 3. We're in the 4th inning. Breggy driving in his second run of the day. Maldi, but Yiner's been so hot lately. As he drills one deep to left field. Forget about it. 9-6 Astros.
Young man is getting it done. That ball is torched into left.
How about 6 home runs in the last 16 games for Yiner?
My goodness, and those RBI totals continue to get pumped up. My goodness. Rainer Diaz adding that 2-point conversion to make it 9-6.
Stop me if you've heard this before, but another inning with 3 base runners. Every half inning. On the ground towards shortstop. Glove there by Francisco Lindor. And Jolks is retired for the final out of the inning. But Narvaez, then Brandon Nimmo and Starling Marte. That'll be a strikeout. Phil Maton doesn't have to throw a pitch to strike out his first batter of the inning. The batter. Ground ball to first. Dubon takes it himself. Dubon gets his first unassisted putout of his career as a first baseman. 2 for 2. He's been on base 3 times. How about Maton? A 1-2-3 inning. Restores order to this game. Well off the plate. Ball 4. Pena draws his second walk of the game. And Chaz hits one to center field. Playable for Brandon Nimmo. He'll put it away for the first out. Then embark on their longest road trip of the year. Pena, a running start. Maldi's so smart. He didn't even think about going after that pitch. He knew Pena had stolen the bag, and he's just like. That is wide. Ball 4. Maldi finally gets the benefit of an accurate call off the plate to Altuve. And that is well wide. Every inning, Astros have had at least 3 base runners on. We're in the 5th. Ground ball towards short. Could be 2. They flip it to second, and that will be a double play to end the inning. For DeGrom when he's been healthy since. 2-1 pitch is sent in the air to center field, sending McCormick back. Still going back. He'll watch this one go off the wall in center field. Lindor did not miss a home run by much. He's into second base with a leadoff double. That ball hammered to left field, and that ball will be gone. 2-run home run for Pete Alonso, hits his 23rd of the year. And just like that, it's a 1-run game, 9-8. The tough year continues for Rafael Montero.
Really does. It's just a center cut fastball at 95 miles an hour that Pete Alonso did not miss any part of it. 113.7 off the bat.
Montero's inning with a 9-8 score now. There's a line drive into right field. That'll be down for a hit. So 3 straight hits for the Mets here in the 6th inning. Montero's now allowed 7 hits over his last 2 outings. And Montero picks up a strikeout, getting McNeil to go after the changeup. First out of the inning. There goes the runner. Big head start. No chance for Maldonado. Pham picks up his second steal of the day and the 8th steal of the season for Tommy. Astros have had at least 3 runners on in all 5 innings. There's a called strike. Nice pitch by Montero. Dots him up with a fastball for the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts. There's a line drive to left. Schultz will make a diving catch in left field to preserve the lead. It stays 9-8 Astros thanks to the University of Houston Cougar, Corey Schultz. 9-8 game. Tucker goes to left field. Pham's been busy back there, right in front of the wall, though. Puts this away on the corner of the wall. And Tucker flies out for the first out of the 6th. That ball into center. Nimmo going back on it. He'll have a play. Bregman retired for the first time today. 2 out. 5 doubles. This ball in the left field, and the Mets have their first inning all day long where they haven't allowed at least 3 base runners. They allow none. Into center field. McCormick back on it, and he will ease up before the warning track, and Chaz puts it away for the first out of the inning.
What makes Neris so effective to left-handed hitters is that split.
In the air to left, back on it Jolks, and that ball will be off the top of the wall. Can Jolks throw him out at second? He will be out at second base. Altuve with a tag. Brandon Nimmo's first hit of the series against the Astros. Got him. Hector Neris in the top of the 7th with a little help from Corey Jolks. Faces the minimum. There's Corey Jolks drawing a walk. That's 8 walks in his last 11 games. Off the pitcher Walker, and everybody should be safe. Walker tries to flip, and it gets by Alonso. That'll allow Jolks to go to third. And Pena will go to second as that ball ended up in the dugout right by Dusty Baker. Field in here with nobody out. And Chaz waves at that pitch well off the plate. The sweeper gets him for the first out of the inning.
Sweeper that we saw him get McCormick with.
Around the bunt, puts the bunt down, and it'll be flipped high. Jolks will be safe. Ottavino tried to flip it with his glove. And Jolks able to get in under the tag as that flip was up high, and Narvaez couldn't make the play. He was with the Red Sox. Broken bat looper. McNeil will make the catch. Pena can't go anywhere. That's the second out of the inning. And a chopper towards short, flipped by Lindor to McNeil, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 7th. They do get a run. Has not felt as good as a left-hand hitter this year, but he had the big game on Monday hitting left-handed, and Abreu misses wildly in Major League Baseball this year. There goes the runner, swing and a miss, no chance for Maldi. Lindor picks up a stolen base, his 8th. Got him. Ryan Abreu strikes out the polar bear, Pete Alonso, for the first out of the 8th. Each side.
Big numbers.
That's a cold third strike. 99. Outside edge. Beautiful pitch by Abreu. Lost this one to left. Playable for Corey Jolks. That's a big shutout inning for Brian Abreu in a game filled with offense. 4 days and try and finish out this homestand with a W. Ground ball towards short. Backhanded by Lindor. Tucker retired for the first out of the 8th. And Ottavino strikes him out on 3 pitches. Second strikeout for Ottavino. 2 outs in the 8th. Third of the order due up in the 9th. And there is a strike called on Yainer Diaz to end the inning. And now it's 10-8. Ground ball towards short. Pena positioned perfectly for Vogelback. And that's 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss. He got him. Presley strikes out Beatty for the second out here in the 9th. He might have got him. Yes, he did. Ryan Presley on the check swing. Alvarez went too far. And the Astros close out the Mets with a 10-8 victory. Presley strikes out Alvarez. The Astros ended up with 14 strikeouts on the day. Lumber, some of the back-end guys in the bullpen closed out a game that was kind of out of control for a while.
No, this was one of the crazier games, a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Guys have smiles on their faces because they finally endured what that ball game was. And it was kind of nice to see Abreu and Presley come in the back end of that game. Neris did a great job too. But that wipeout, Neris, Abreu, Presley triumvirate did a great job today in what was a crazy game. They had to wait a while to do it too.
A crazy game indeed, 3 hours and 32 minutes worth, and we'll have all the details for you in the Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger. It will have Kevin Eschenfelder and Mike Stanton as your host, Julia Morales getting an interview on the field, and then she'll get interviews in the clubhouse. We'll hear from Dusty Baker in his press conference. All that coming up on the postgame show next.